young person has a chat with a police officer.
Their life one day. Click this link below.
All day, you're going to see majority of young people and they wear balaclavas.
Really?
Yeah.
If me stopping and searching someone, there's lots of CID investigators on it. I think.
Stabbing epidemic. There's been another stabbing last night at Food Junction. There was a stabbing in Bakersfield as well. So everybody's running around stabbing everyone. I've got a vest on today. So have a chat with me and not stab me up. We're here in Sneinton, which is the epicenter of knife crime epidemic in Nottingham at the moment, and I'm with somebody who's just witnessed a young lad running down this street. It's Lindholme Street, and he said that he witnessed the young lad throw a flick knife on the floor. Yeah, there you go.
Found in just.
Somebody says that if I get him on this camera, they'll kill me. That's Sneinton. That's Sneinton for you. Hey, do you feel safe on the streets?
Me?
Yeah.
Not here, no.
Can you just talk to the back of the camera for me? Tell me what you feel like.
No, I don't feel safe here.
You heard about stabbings recently?
Stabbings, no, but I've experienced friends and family that's been stabbed. You know, I've got a couple of relatives, one's been shot, but yeah, he made it alive though,
Thank
innit?
God,
But
yeah.
you know what the thing is, police are not doing anything.
Do you think stop and search is a good idea? Because I personally think
it isn't.
I think it is a good idea, but tell me why you don't think it is.
Because it's like, especially when you're just walking, like they've got no evidence as you. You're just walking. They come and stop and search you for nothing.
No.
Do you get what I mean?
No.
But if you've been involved in something and they've got evidence,
Yeah, but I would say that. I mean, your perception of why they're stopping you is your own. I mean, you can think what you want, but the real reason they're stopping you is for the community's sake. So you know what I mean. If somebody bothers you for 5 minutes, but then your friend don't get stabbed next week, you know what I mean?
Actually, yeah, I get.
You get that, and also,
that's a good point.
And also, people get mad when the police stop anyone, but it's like the police have got to do that's their job, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
know.
If it's your job to protect this shop, and I came up and I looked a bit dodgy, wouldn't you want to check me before I come in?
Yeah.
It's part of our job. Like, we acknowledge that it's quite an intrusive tactic. So we don't do it, you know, for no reason. You know, we have to have grounds to do it. But if we do have those grounds, then we're going to carry out a stop and search, because at the end of the day, it's there to prevent offences.
Yeah, exactly.
If me stopping and searching someone prevents some serious violence, then that's me doing my job, isn't it?
Of course.
We don't come to work in the morning thinking, you know what, I'm going to go out and bother people today.
No, of course you don't.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
So, keep doing what you're doing.
Have you got any comment on the local stabbings? Have you got a unit on it or something?
There are many officers on it.
On the stabbing, so I can tell the community that the police are on this situation with the stabbing.
Absolutely, our inspector Carl Thomas, he's fully on top of the situation. He's got lots of patrol plans in place. There's lots of CID investigators on it. I think you'll see some progress soon. We're here to try to keep the community safe. That's what we're doing.
Thank you so much for your time. Cheers.
Not online.
It should be safe for children. It should be safe for teenagers, you know. And people would say, oh, you know what? It's just people targeting other people. And I would tend to agree, you know, they're not going to go out there and stab a stranger or anything like that they don't know. It's not, I wouldn't say that bad. But at the same time, if we think about it, it doesn't matter who they stab. It doesn't matter who they stab, you know. Just mediate or avoid each other. I don't know what is gained for anyone involved in that, other than notoriety, you know, to get a, I don't know, like a big street rep or something for stabbing someone or something like that. But it only leads one way. You're going to end up in prison, and then in prison there's a lot like worse people than you. There's people there that have got nothing to lose, they've got nothing to gain, they'll be there forever. And they're the sort of people that have got real nasty sides to them, and you'll be around those people and you'd have to survive. And that's the only place that knife crime would lead you, is to a place where there's loads of people inside a box and they're all angry and upset and they're all massive dangerous criminals. If that's where you want to end up, and you want to be around people that are definitely harder than you, definitely scarier than you, stop all the foolish behaviour, innit? And if anything, just get a stab-proof vest to protect yourself. I'm going to put a link below this video of some good prices, and I mean this one that I bought, because you don't know whether they're good quality or not. The one that I've purchased here has got tungsten plates in it, so it's got multiple plates in it all the way across, small plates that can't be punctured by a strong force, even a pickaxe. If you want to buy somebody that you care about, something that may save their life one day, click this link below and just try and find out exactly what on earth is going off. We all know what's going off. It's just teenage lads are beefing or bickering. Where they're beefing, what they're beefing about, nobody knows, you know. But these young lads are in it for life, you know. They're down to die for their cause, or for their gang, or for their team, or for that money, or for that position of power, or for that girl, or whatever the reasons are. These lads are obviously not messing around at the moment in Nottingham. Lots and lots of stabbings. I think there's about 5 stabbings in 2 days. What I'm doing right now could really endanger my life.
What are you videoing? What are you doing?
Just talking about the stabbings around here. You heard about them?
Yeah, I know, last night. Terrible.
Do you want to talk about it?
I look a bit rough right now.
You can talk to the camera if you want. Just talk to me like that.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
get your voice. So, how long have you lived around here for?
I don't actually live in Sneinton like that. I've been living with my uncle and my aunt for about 3 months.
Wicked. And what have you seen since you've been here? Do you feel safe?
Yeah, so I feel safe personally myself because of the person that I am. But
Yeah.
other than that, if I was somebody else, then no, I wouldn't, because that's literally like 2 stabbings within a week or so apart.
Yeah.
In the food shop, which is literally directly facing my door.
Wow.
And then in the shop that I use every single day, so.
And so, do you think police stop and search is a good idea or a bad idea?
Well, I don't really
Mess with the police like
mess
that?
with the police like that, so I would say it's a bad idea, but
It would stop
in
with
the
knife
events
crime.
of knife crime,
It makes sense, doesn't it?
it makes sense, yeah.
I mean, I'm having a hard time like bridging the gap with people because I'm from this area. I know what it's like. It is better for the area if the police were enforcing stop and search. At least then the lads will have to fight it out, won't they?
Yeah, but not only that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not only that.
That could have been a
if there was
scrap.
some- yeah.
That could have been a scrap. That could have been a
yeah.
scrap. That could have been a scrap.
Yeah.
They could have
With
worked it
hands and
out.
feet,
Yeah.
But the other thing you need to stop doing is just pinpointing black people.
Are you sure they're doing that?
They do a lot, yeah. A lot.
I mean,
a lot.
if you're a policeman, yeah, and you're in a predominantly black area,
Yeah.
how do you not stop black people?
I understand exactly where you're
There
coming
you go.
from.
You understand that? So,
understand exactly
I wouldn't
where
judge the
you're
police
coming
too
from.
quick because then you're just as bad as the police.
Yeah.
And you've got to give the policeman a chance to give you respect or show them, I mean, to have the respect built.
No, for real, I hear what you're saying.
What's your name?
My name.
When it comes to telling the truth and being honest with ourselves, you know, no, you don't have to love the police. No, you don't have to fucking, like, you know, be a bootlicker or a snitch or anything like that. You don't have to do that. But what you do have to do, in my opinion, is whenever you're vocalizing yourself about the subject, is be honest, you know? Do you really think that knife crime's a good idea? No. Do I want the police running around bothering people? I don't want that either. They should mind their own business and solve like really big crimes. But if there's people down on the streets and these people have got mothers, then don't we owe it to those mothers to have people searched? Anyway, I'm here at this other scene of this other crime now. I'm just going to try and get a little bit of a view here. So whatever happened, it happened here anyway. Whatever happened, it happened here. Another stabbing. But anyway, I might have a little walk into town. So we're here again, Knots Online. Seems to be an incident happening in town right now. Your organisation's brilliant, by the way. What's it called? Can I have a look at your name and everything?
Yeah, breaking barriers,
Breaking barriers, building bridges. Because there's been a lot of knife crime in Nottingham, hasn't there? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
What do you do about that? Like, because obviously we all know what really happens out here, don't we? Like, if you're a young lad, you don't want to take nothing. You're gonna carry something, aren't you?
It's the fear, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, a massive part of it's fear. And if you look now at the balaclava community, you've seen them everywhere, right?
No.
Young people.
No.
Okay, so today you might not see it so much because they're off school, aren't they? So they're kind of in the areas. But you see on the school day, you're gonna see the majority of young people and they wear balaclavas.
Really?
Yeah, just in the daytime.
Which school's that? Where can I go and see that?
All schools. You could come right here in next week and see that.
They're wearing balaclavas at school now?
Balaclavas in the daytime, on buses, inside the shops, inside the centres.
Wow.
It's like the image. So that also speaks to what I was saying about fear. They're hiding.
Yeah, of
You know
course
what I'm
they
saying?
are.
It's almost a mask. It's
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
an alter ego, and it makes them feel safer. So that's kind of community we're dealing with now. But I don't feel like crime gets better or worse.
Yeah, of course
I feel
not.
like it changes.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I was just saying that today.
It's always around, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just saying that because it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, oh, you know, it's this music or whatever else it is, but in reality, it happens a lot throughout all the ages of time. There's always been lads in pubs with knives and little gangs on the streets, pickpocketing or whatever they're doing.
I agree.
So crime is just crime, isn't it?
Right.
But in terms of like, in this modern age of a solution, like I was talking to some lads, because there's been loads of stabbings in Sneinton, isn't there?
Yeah, you was talking to me about it actually.
So, yes, I was running through Sneinton and I had a chat with some lads that I know, and even they admit, even the guys carrying them, they'd admit it to me, that stop and search does work.
It does work, and it's unfortunate as well because there's always going to be some collateral getting caught up in the stop and search that haven't got.
And there's a lot of damage to that person, doesn't it?
It does, and it can kind of make them be like, I hate the police now.
Yeah.
And where they've took one knife off the street, they've created another enemy.
Yeah.
So it's
when a young person has a chat with a police officer, 9 times out of 10 it's negative now.
Why?
Because it's all reactive and not proactive. How are we doing? Okay.
Oh, there we go, proactive.
So there we go.
you're not afraid of authority.
Yeah.
It's also about role models. People need appropriate role models. If you've got role models within a young person's
What is a role model?
This is what I mean. Look at some role models now. A lot of them, not a lot of them, but some of them can be negative.
This bit, you good?
Not online.
Filippo.
Yeah, I'm Ryan.
And nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Not online.
It's a brilliant marketing idea, isn't it?
No, for real, 100%.
Do you know how much money it costs them to do that?
Before they this together, I'm not too sure. No idea.
You think you had to pay the council to do this?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, most definitely. Most
Is he
definitely.
around to talk? And now for some brighter news about Sneinton. All nice and tidy. All nice and organised. I think they've even cut the grass. Brilliant. They've got nice chairs there for people to come and communicate about. Friends of Lindholme Grove. There you go. And these guys are at their own kindness and charity of others, and they haven't got a garden, they live in a flat or something, or their garden's not in a good condition. They can come here and learn and develop their gardening skills. Which